let me address you. I'm not going to be yelling at you. I'm not going to be showing you gross pictures to try to deflect you from the issues at hand, okay? So what are the issues at hand? The state seems to believe that it's just an aggravated assault with serious bodily injury. As you see in your jury instructions, you're going to see that it says when the issue of the application of defense to a third person is raised, which it has in this case, the burden of persuasion is on the prosecution to disprove the justification beyond a reasonable doubt. If you have a reasonable doubt as to whether the defendant's conduct was justified by the defense of a third person, you must find the defendant not guilty, okay? So they're going to try to disprove defense of a third person by argument, okay? Argument. They didn't put up any evidence up there to say that there was not a defense of a third person. They failed. So it's just not those things that he showed you up there, check, check, check. He forgot to check this one, okay? He didn't check this one because they failed to do it. They could have called Uncle Louie, come up here. Did you do it? No. Disproved, okay, of our defense. It had to be immediate. It had to be an immediate threat. That's why he didn't wait till Sunday. If you want to take care of it now, okay? If it wasn't immediate, he would wait till Sunday. If he wanted to ambush her and kill her, he would have waited till Sunday. She was going to come over, okay? It didn't flow that way. It doesn't flow right, right? In his brain, and how does his brain get in this position? Will we be here, first of all? If he wasn't abused all these years, would we be here? Probably not, okay? So remember how he's been shaped over these years. They threw a weight at him. They hit him several times. She told you she's been arrested for beating up her own brother. And her words are laying hands on somebody. Okay, she got arrested. Okay, Billy says that she's got friends in high places. Nothing happened to her. You know, we talked about second chances. How many chances does she have? Her brother, Billy, several times. She admitted to drinking with her kids in the back seat. One of her kids. That's a felony offense here in Texas. Anything happen? Okay, keeps going over and over in his mind. That's what he's thinking, okay? And it's in the instructions what a reasonable person is, okay? It tells you at that moment what he's thinking, and it's just not that moment. It's everything that pushed it to that moment, okay? The abuse, psychological abuse, verbal abuse, the physical abuse, it shaped him, okay? I can't get any help, okay, because of her friends. Nothing's going to happen. He's had enough. Now something's happened to his daughter, so he's got to act, and he acted. That's what it was. Now, there is a jury instruction for that. The state can't disprove it that he did it to defend his daughter, okay? She's being abused. They even told you during voir dire, I believe. They said, we have a single witness rule. All we need is one witness. The state always does that. Well, in this case, we have one witness of the abuse, and guess what? It doesn't matter. It doesn't apply. It doesn't apply now. He heard it. Did you go talk to the guy that did it? He just got out of prison. If I was a cop, that's what I would do. The guy got out of prison. Let me go see what he wants to tell me. Okay, maybe he'll confess. I don't know. I called him. I couldn't find him. It's good enough for me. She didn't say anything. Her mom just got shot. Dad's in jail. The kid clams up. And the end of the case. That's the end of the case. Okay? The kid goes back to the same situation, the same family where the abuses occurred to Mr. Delgado and to her. That's the end of that case right there. And who knows what that child's going to be a product of in the future because of all the abuse that's going on. We weren't disputing any. We saw the video, ladies and gentlemen. They didn't need to bring an expert to say there was gun residue, okay? Nobody's disputing that. Nobody's disputing the shooting. We're disputing why it was shot. Why did he shoot? Okay, that's the whole issue. Do you need to take a look at this? We have the instruction. The judge thought that it weren't merit for you to take a look at. Okay, that's why it's on here. There's evidence to back it up. If there was no evidence, we wouldn't get this instruction. So we have evidence. Take a look at it. The state has to disprove it before you get to a guilty verdict. Okay? They didn't put on any evidence to disprove it. They're going to try to argue it. What the lawyers say is not evidence. Okay? What lawyers say up here is not evidence. It's what comes out of that witness chair, okay? Whoever's up there, all right? You heard Erica's cousin say, I she had it on speakerphone, and I could hear Billy was calling, where I said, you know, it's going to be your last birthday. When Erica testifies, what does she say? I go drop off the kid, he straps her in, comes over to my car, and says, it's going to be your last birthday. So they didn't get that story straight, all right? Because there's two different versions, all right? So it's different. And why would he say that? Why would he, if he wants to kill her, I mean, just do it. Could have done it right there when he dropped off the kid. Why didn't he do it? Because it's not true, all right? He had plenty of opportunities, plenty of abusive situations when he got dropped off in the middle of the night. Hey, leave the house, I don't care. You know, they're stuck in traffic. They're trying to exit so they can drop her off going to San Antonio. What does she do? Gets her kids and starts walking down the freeway. I mean, what kind of mother does that? Okay? Wait till you drop me off so my kids are safe. It's not about your kids being safe, okay? It's about her, all right? It's unfortunate that she got shot. It's horrible. Billy told you. I regret it, you know. I didn't want to shoot her, but he had to do it to protect his daughter, right? In his mind, it was just that moment. And I told you during voir dire, I said, if I could judge you for your worst 5 minutes of your life, you know, what would be my verdict on you, all right? And that's what you're going to be doing to Billy, 5 minutes, when you should be considering the 4 years that we're together. All right, take a look at the entire picture. Don't focus in on what they're trying to show you. They're going to show you gross things and bad things, and they say all these things. Do you really need to get those issues proved? I mean, really, it was a shooting. She's injured. She was the wife. They've already done that. Get to the good stuff, okay? Show me how you disprove that the little kid was not abused, that he was trying to protect her. Show me that. They're going to have words. They're not going to have evidence, okay? No evidence. So they can't disprove that. And because of all that, you have to find him not guilty because they can't disprove it. It's their burden, not mine. I raised the issue. They needed to put up evidence. They didn't do it. So it's a verdict of not guilty. That's the reason you get to not guilty. Not because there was no weapon, not because they weren't dating, not because of the other issues. It's because of that, okay? And all of this was focused toward a prosecution, and it's more vindictive. It's more of anything. I mean, who would take pictures of your daughter to go show your granddaughter or to have her later so she can examine it? I mean, nobody does that. Those are horrible pictures to be able to show, to come back, look what your dad did. Okay? That is just absolutely incredible. All right? And, you know, they were praying for Erica. She made it. She survived. You know, but part of the Lord's Prayer is, you know, forgive me for my sins as I forgive those who trespass against me, right? So in this case, that doesn't apply. It's all vindictive. It's all funneled to try to get him punished, okay? Mr. Delgado's already been punished for a lot, all right? A lot of abuse, a lot of just torment that he's been through. And this was his expression when he couldn't do anything to protect himself. He had to protect his daughter, and he acted, okay? Make the state prove all the elements of the offense, which includes now the justification. Can they disprove it? Did they put up any evidence? They didn't put up any evidence, okay? So be looking at that. They're going to put on some more stuff, say some other stuff, but remember what lawyers say is not evidence. It's not. So in your back of your mind, when he's talking about there's no justification, make him go back and say, that was my evidence. So you can analyze that. Check with your notes, okay? And as for the Delgado family sitting over there, and Mr. Delgado, we thank you for listening to our case, okay?